Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. This is Juan Cristales. We're going to be talking about the Runnels projects. We have some new construction projects we're going to be doing here. We're going to be doing some duplexes, one on each lot. This is lot number 26 on the left-hand side and lot number 27 on the right-hand side. And so what we're going to be doing is putting one set of duplexes, duplex on each. One of the things that I think is key to doing this stuff is ensuring that you figure out which trees you're going to knock down. So I'm zooming into this thing. Now, what I did was earlier in the day, I went out there with the plan, with the site plan. You really can't see it right there, but that's a little small thing that I had put as a marker. So basically, what I had done, and this is just, I'm just spitballing here, guys. This is not a precise location, but is a ballpark location of where the corner of the building is going to be. So we know that the structure is going to be 65 feet long and then 40 feet wide. So adding the 25-foot building setback to the front of the property, we went back an additional 65 feet. And this is just an approximate location, okay? This is not an exact. And so what I decided was that, you know what? This tree right here, it already looks a little decrepit. It already looks like it's going to be a problem. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of it, because if the structure is going to be right here, going down this way, what I don't want is that for the tree later on to be a problem, because it's going to cost more money to get rid of this tree once we've started the whole project. So it's easier to just go ahead and get rid of it now. So this is what we got this guy doing right now. He's digging around it, breaking off some of the. He asked you, like, hey man, should we just chainsaw it down and leave the stump? I said no, man, just get rid of the whole thing. So that's basically what he's doing. All right, so here's he's going around the structure, just breaking off a tree limb there, digging down into the roots. Breaking off some of that stuff. Pretty cool. So I didn't like the tree. It already has signs of just looking just decrepit. It does not look like a healthy tree. And if you look here, this tree is actually close enough. It's almost about within 10 feet of the actual structure. So for inspection purposes, whenever you sell a property, right, you have an inspector that comes out, and if there's trees that are going to be right next to the property, or, within 10 feet of the property, they always make a big deal out of it. And if the buyers decide that, like, man, that tree does look like it's about to die or whatever, they're going to ask you to take it down. And it's going to cost a lot more money. It's probably going to cost $12, $15, $1,700 to get this tree removed once the structure is there, because now you have to carefully take down these limbs without messing up the house. There's going to be a fence right here. There's going to be, the structure is going to be right here, and they have to figure out a way to get in. They're going to destroy the grass. It's just a big mess, guys. So we're just going to go ahead and just get rid of this sucker now, because we know it's going to be a problem. So here's this guy about to knock this sucker over. Getting rid of some of that dirt, breaking off the roots. So very, very cool. All right, so that's one of the things that we got to get done. There's another tree that's a little bit further down this way that we're going to be getting rid of. There's some really nice ones that we're definitely going to be keeping. So all this stuff is getting taken care of, guys. We are going to continue to flatten this whole thing out. In the meantime, we're waiting for just one more thing on the plans. The plans need something called a Manual J. And we got an update from the air conditioning guy who's going to be putting that together for us. And then once we have all that information, we're going to be able to submit the entire plans to the city of Willis so that they can approve it. I went to the appraisal district today to ensure that we were going to be getting two separate tax IDs for this property. They said everything's good. It's going to take them a little bit of time, but in the meantime, we can go ahead and just get the permits submitted, and then hopefully we get them approved, and then we can just go ahead and get started. By the time this property is built and ready for the market, we should have all those tax IDs and all that other stuff taken care of. I just got to stay on it, go back out there, probably be in contact with them here in the next few weeks again. Okay, so I don't want to confuse you guys here, but this is basically kind of what it looks like. Now, I'm showing you this here real quick, but it's not going to be up to scale. These lots are side by side, and we had to get separate surveys. So if you follow me here, let me just walk you through it here. You'll see that this fence that's right down here is going to be the same fence that's right on this other side of the survey. So essentially what we're looking at here is this lot 26. This little area right here is the same as this area here, and then lot 27 here on this side is going to be this. So these are adjacent lots. These are right next to each other, but we had to get separate surveys for the purposes of what we're trying to accomplish. So right now we have this manufactured residence here. It's already gone. We have this deck. It's already gone here. Let me zoom in just a little bit more for you. Okay, so at this point right now, everybody, we got the manufactured house is already gone, as you can see in the video. There's no longer a house there. We also have gotten rid of the covered deck. We've gotten rid of this wooden step, this frame shed. Those steps are gone. This dilapidated covered area, this is all gone from lot number 27. Lot number 27 is pretty much done in terms of what we're looking to do here. And then, so here's the fence. This is the approximate location of where we were right now with the crane. It's going to be somewhere around here. So let me switch over to lot number 26. So for lot number 26, let me zoom in just a tad. We're going to be starting tomorrow on this one-story frame residence. Is going to be coming down. The covered deck area is going to be taken down. All this stuff is going to be disconnected. The fence is already gone from the property. We just got to roll it up. We have some trees. So let me point out, there's some azalea trees that are going to be right here and right here. I think those trees are very, very nice. They're very healthy. We're going to keep those. There's an old, decrepit, dilapidated tree here. The one that was getting knocked over was approximately, I want to say, somewhere around here. Something like that. Now, here's what I was trying to explain to you guys. We have a 25 building setback here in the very front, so we can't build anything in there. That's just part of the new requirements. And then the structure itself, if we were to start the structure here, it's going to be 40 feet. As you can see here, it's 90 feet, almost 91 feet wide. So that means it's going to be centered here, 40 feet. So 40 minus 91 minus 40, we'll just call it 90 minus 40 is going to be 50. So that means it's going to be 25 feet on this side approximately and 25 feet on this side. And then the structure is going to be here at 40 feet total in structure, and then from here back is going to be approximately 65 feet. And so whenever I did that, and I was putting some little markers out there, that tree that we knocked down is going to be somewhere around here. And it was just going to be too close to the structure, and it was already ugly. The other one that we're knocking down is somewhere around here. Then we have the azaleas back here somewhere. Those are great. There's another dead tree here. So we're just ensuring that all of the stuff that needs to go just goes now before we start doing the construction itself. So that's where we're at with this project, guys. That's all I got for you today. Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you soon.